Hey guys, I just wanted to share one of my trading techniques with you guys. I'm not putting this on YouTube because I don't want to tell everybody my secrets, but I don't mind sharing it with the Crypto Cola group. Um, this is one of the ways that I day trade. As you can see here, I'm on Walton Chain, WTC. Um, this little chart down here is called the MACD. You've got your MACD line is your blue line, your signal is the yellow line, and this green, the bar chart is the histogram. Um, it, it, as you can see here, where it turned, what this is, it's a momentum chart, right? So you can kind of see how the momentum is, and then you can see where it shifts. Well, that correlates with the chart up here. So you can see that the momentum was green. It was more buys than sells, and right here it switched, right? Well, right, you know, perpendicular to that, the signal line also crossed the MACD. So the trend changed. So it went from an uptrend into a downtrend. Well, you can see that here. This candle, this was the last positive momentum it had, and it ended up dropping here. Well, one of the things I would have done once I saw that this candle was the next candle was turning red, I probably would have sold right here. So then I would have sold here, watched it drop down. I like to try to buy. There's a good chance I would have bought right here because you can see that this bar went down lower than the next bar. So I would have thought the trend was reversing, but it still ended up going down. Sometimes I'll wait. It's nice to buy a big, red bar everywhere else, pink bar here on Binance, but sometimes, I mean, even if you buy here, you can see the momentum shifting. So it went from positive, an upwards momentum to a downtrend, and to a pretty good downtrend momentum wise. And then you could see that the trend started reversing here. How the sell pressure is getting less and less and less and starting to turn green. Well, again, right where this last pink, negative momentum bar was, the lines converged again right here. So when you see, you can either trade off of the lines crossing or getting close to each other, or you can trade off of the histogram. I trade off of the histogram. So I'll watch this. I see the momentum shifting. I figure this is a decently safe buy. Now this would have tripped me a little bit because it stayed kind of flat all through here. But as you can see, it went into a solid uptrend. Okay, so I watched this earlier, and when we were at our meeting this morning, see, this is on the hour chart. When we were at our meeting this morning, it was right about here. And I saw this, that the momentum was getting ready to shift. So this morning I bought right in here, and I bought for I guess I bought right in here. So I bought at 36.2 because I could see that the momentum had then shifted. So I bought it at 36.2, watched the candles. When I noticed right here that the candle got much smaller, or it just wasn't as strong as this, I ended up selling up here. So I actually had a great trade. I bought at 36.2 and sold at 37.9. And then I just played these candles on a few more trades. But so one of the things you can do is you can toggle between, like if you're planning on doing a really short trade, you can toggle back to like the 5 minutes, right? And then you can look here at the 5 minutes, how it had a nice positive momentum, shifted down here to, negative momentum. So it started going down and it shifted back up. So if you wanted to play 5 minute trends, the margin is going to be much smaller, but I mean, it's still profitable. So, but this also gives you an idea of where it might head, right? So if you go to the 4 hour, right, it's really actually kind of hard to tell what this is going to do because these aren't great candles. Like, this was a pretty good downtrend over here. Sorry, my mouse keeps disappearing. So it's kind of hard to know what to do or what it's going to do. So maybe you're trying to figure out what to do tomorrow. You'll switch to the 6. if you think, you might want to go to sleep in the coin, let's see. I mean, it's still in a nice green. It still has some positive momentum going. I'm hesitant just because it rose so much, or it's gone up so much over the past 2 or 3 weeks. But that's just one of my techniques. If I wasn't clear on that, just ask me, private message me, or ask me in the group so everybody else can see. But I've traded off of this chart, especially over on Poloniex. That's back before Binance even existed. And I've been really successful with it for day trading. But then again, if you switch to, the longer term, like each one of these candles is 1 day. So if you switch to that chart, you can kind of see where it's at daily. Once these candles start going back down the hill, personally, I'll get out of this coin, and just kind of hold off and see what it's going to do. I don't know. I guess I'm not that risky of a trader at times, but it has kind of helped me be consistently profitable. Yeah, sorry this is so long, but yeah, if you got time to watch it, it might help you day trade a little bit.